All right, what's up, guys? Garrett here again. Recorded a video for like 20 minutes and realized that I wasn't recording any volume. So, round take two. Anyways, in this video, we're gonna do some sourcing like always, like the other videos. But I kind of had something new that I wanted to show you guys that I did this morning. Was just kind of like, maybe that'll work, and it worked out pretty well, and it did work out pretty well in the video I just recorded, but it didn't record volume. So, take two. Let's go. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Technical issues. All right. So, what I was doing this morning was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I went over the Keep It Product Finder, and for context, all of these are filters that I have that I will go through. Some of them I don't use anymore. I probably need to delete some of them. But like right here, so the first 2.5 mil is this right here. That's what shows me what rank I'm doing, and then the 5 25 25 25 is like I want the book that I'm purchasing or media that I'm purchasing to be under $5, and then for the 180 days to be over 25. These are all presets that I had gotten from Joji Davenport's course, but I don't go off of them like by exactly anymore. I come down here and I play with the numbers, just trying to look for in this instance, I wanted to look for higher end books. I keep looking over there. I wanted to look for higher end books. So I changed this number to 70 and did 140. And in the last video that I didn't record any volume on, did wonderful. But so now we're gonna drop this down to actually 160, or sorry, 60, and then we're gonna see that brings that down. We're gonna see what we can find off of that. It's gonna be a lot of the same books. Like this one, I just bought it, and it was a good one. There's as I was saying on the other video, I keep saying that, and you guys don't know anything because you didn't see it. Anyways, as I was saying on the other video, I am looking for the higher end books because my cash flow is improving. Not by a lot, but is improving to where I'm able to spend a little bit more money on those. And what I've found, I don't know this for a fact, but it seems to be true, is that there's less competition with the higher end books. I'm assuming that everyone that's on the YouTubes and learning this process is they're no, don't have heavy pockets. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I think that whenever it gets to these higher end books, they kind of like, I don't want to put, 50, 60, $70 into one book, which I was the same exact way for, up until now. So, I kind of understand that. But once you have enough cash flow, I think that it is good to at least add the higher end books into your catalog, because man, when they hit, they are very nice, and then you have to just pray that they don't get returned. So this happened on the last one. Most of the DC comics I'm gated in on Amazon. However, I have found a new way that I'm able to sell them. Doesn't look like this one's going to work out. Maybe. I sell DC Comics on eBay. I know that this is more for Amazon and everything, but there is a way that you can take advantage. Whenever you see like that you're gated in something on Amazon, look over on eBay. See if there's a positive. This is a bad example. This is definitely not one. But I mean, if you have an eBay account, it's super easy to start. It's not like Amazon where it's hard. But what you do is you come up here and you look at the top and you see the results. That means that there's 6 of these books that have this ISBN number attached to it, which means that there could be more because you could just do the title. But then you compare that number and that was the sold number, how many have sold. You compare that number with how many is listed at the moment, which is 10. So that means that right now that this specific comic is selling less than 100%, has a sell-through rate of less than 100%. So it's really not good. You want 100% or more, and I mean, you can still sell them, but that one, I mean, I'm buying it at the low for 41.89, and they were selling for less than that on eBay. So that's a no. Whenever you come across that, let's see. Let's look at this one. This one looks interesting. Flyboy and the Buttermilk. That's strange. Strange title there. I like it. And then sometimes you'll see these keep it drops. These sales rank drops, without any kind of pricing on them. But turn on some of these other, probably collectible. Yep, collectible. So the collectible is getting it sold at $199, which you got to be careful, because sometimes whenever you get price above a collectible, they'll hit you with that high pricing error crap, which is not cool. Not cool, man. Let's see. I'm getting it at $56.95. It's acceptable. Let's see. Can we find it on eBay? $70 or best offer. I'll throw in an offer. Oh, anytime I got a book that's like, it's acceptable. Oh, look how beat up it is. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm good. But anytime you're on eBay and you see, like it's close price, like almost there, throw in an offer if it's on there. You can even message the seller if they don't have offers on there. I don't really do that. There definitely is a way that you can do it, but I have not had much luck doing it that way. If they don't have best offer on there, they probably don't want to take offers. But you can convince them. If you have better people skills than me, you probably can swindle some more deals. I, on the other hand, would rather just, respect that the seller didn't put the or best offer on there. But don't always count it out, though. Especially if it's like a book that you're just like, man, if I could just get it at this price, then, eBay is the place to haggle a little bit, and you might be able to get it at that price. Okay. Let's see. These ones I'm always concerned about. Like there are plenty of sales up here in the, anywhere from the 130s to the 200s. But you see right here, there is a newer edition, and it's almost the exact same like cover and everything. Looks like it's been a part of it for a minute. So that concerns me, just because I don't really understand. I haven't gone through enough textbook seasons to understand the newer edition thing. It's like what I've been told. Remember, this is word of mouth. Don't take my word for it. You can go test it out yourself. But what I've heard is that as long as you're seeing these drops, and you come up here and you can see that this newer edition was selling at the same time, you should be fine. You should be able to get a sell or two. But, I don't know if that includes returns, like if I'm a student and I'm like, all right, I need this book for this class. And I come on Amazon and I'm like, boom, there it is. And then I buy it, and then I get it, and it's 13th edition, and I'm like, crap, I need the 14th edition, are the returns higher? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And, this is a tough one. 54.87, 54.88. Oh, man, these are prime delivers. Acceptable. I've been honestly just staying away from Prime. Like, I can hop over to like a different account and buy it, but it just adds an extra layer of confusion whenever I do that. So I'm just gonna pass on it. Not didn't line up. Yeah. And right now I'm just kind of checking everything out to see if I can find something that's, you know, just really promising and well underneath its value. Like this one, acid drag. Whoa. Let's see here. So it's at 50, and it looks like it's sold for in the over 200s before. I'm kind of scared to click on this. I don't want to go too deep into this, but 49. Let's check out the all-time. Oh, that 200 is inflated. Is there anything like super low? Nah, no. Weirdly enough, eBay like isn't cool with you selling like sexual stuff on their platform, but Amazon doesn't seem to care. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Let's see, 39. Bad and bougie. Let's see, 39. $69. Nah. Staying away from that. Let's see here. Anytime there's a bundle, I'm very skeptical. I've had so many people send me one book whenever it's supposed to be a bundle, and I'm just like, really? That's the worst. Whenever you only get one, and it was supposed to be like 10 books or something. Always be aware of that. And they don't always put it in the description. Like you would think like, oh, they're selling it on the bundle deal, and they would put in the description if it was just one. But no, these big conglomerate companies, I'm pretty sure they're just looking up the ISBN, figuring out a min max price and sending it. You know, they don't even like check the book out. With some of them, I won't say all of them. Goodwill isn't bad about it, but I have been burned by Goodwill before. They've sent me the wrong book before. The one that I've had the most trouble with so far, at least, is what is it called? Better World Books USA, I believe. Better World Books, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that one. I hate to drag somebody and I'd be completely wrong. But, you know, I feel like all of the big companies, if you look over and they've got hundreds of thousands of reviews, you know, they're probably not taking a whole lot of care into what they're sending you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to just throw into a bubble mailer and hope for the best. And that's like a concerning thing whenever you're buying like DVDs and stuff. Books, you'd be all right. But with DVDs and stuff, like it shows up and it's like smashed, you know. And you know, CDs, you can buy like extra CD cases and you know, get around that. But whenever it comes to like DVDs, like there's some cases that are specific. Like you got the ones that like have the multiple DVDs inside of them and stuff, and you're not gonna be able to swap that out very easily. Let's see here. So we're gonna go back here. Keep that at 2.5 million, and then I'm gonna change this. We'll pop it up to 90, and we'll say the 100-day average is 200. And I'm just playing with that number. Like there's no rhyme or reason why I chose 90 or why I chose, you know, anything. Here's the book. Let's look at this book. I bought this book earlier this morning whenever I was sourcing. So it's a really good book on the Kebograph. Like it looks really, really promising. It sells up there in the 200s, usually 180. Yeah, it sells really well. But the concerning part, number one, is look at that new offer count. It's skyrocketing. So that's one concern. And another concern I have is that it's 2023 edition, and it looks like it's 42nd annual edition. So that means that the 2024 edition is coming. Oh, it's right here, actually. And you can see that it has been around for a minute, and it's selling for over the $300 price. 340 looks like. And so I think that I can still capitalize on getting the people who are like, well, 2023 there ain't much of a difference except for grammar, which makes it's true. There's not much of a difference between editions from year to year, but I don't know. I went ahead and went for it, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it that 180 price, or even the 140 price would be nice. Because I got it at $85, and if I sell it at 140, I'm making $21, which is not ideal. If I can get it at the 180, that's a little more ideal, 155. But I'm not gonna know until I get it and throw it online and see what happens. Again, where you gotta take some risks. You can't you're not gonna be able to go through a checklist, and every single book isn't gonna check every box. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, well, it doesn't have this, but I can make this much profit. It doesn't sell a whole lot, but I can make a whole much profit. Or, oh, it sells a whole lot, but I'm not going to make much profit. You got to kind of have your trade-offs and understand that you're not going to get something without sacrificing most of the time. There are those books that are just home runs, like it checks every box, and you there is like zero opportunity of you losing money, or breaking even. There are those books out there, but I will tell you right now that they are few and far between. But even the books that like never sell, and you get like one sales rank drop a year, they might sell more than that. Like that. Keepa can only do so much. You can trust it, and you can believe in it, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be able to pick up every single data point off of the millions upon millions of books and products that they have in stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna miss some stuff. It's gonna happen, and it could be a book that you're looking at. It could only say that it sold once in the last year, but it's actually sold like 30 times, or something like that. There's just examples like that you're not always going to get a perfect data set. But I will say that this is the best you can possibly get when you compare it to like eBay. Like selling on eBay, you don't have any type of data like this. They just won't let you do it. We're at 76. What's eBay got? 80. This one's pretty close. We can get it at 76.43, and it looks like it sells in the hundreds usually. It's probably a, what we got? Warehouse deals? No. We got buy box? No. I'm trying to figure out what these Keepa drops are that are there's no like price with them. Means that they got it sold at a different price, which maybe at that $50 price. Maybe that's what it is. So I'm passing on that one. Not enough meat on the bones after I buy it. American Sign Language Dictionary, Social Security Simple and Smart. Let's see, Shovel Knight, no. And I'm just, looking at Keepa graphs, and if I don't like the look of the Keepa graph, I'm moving on. I'm not trying to spend too much time on each one. At the beginning, I would suggest you spend, good time studying each Keepa graph and find the reason to say no. It sucks because you're wanting to find the reason to say yes. But you really need to find the no the quickest. If you can find that no, like that, then you can get to the yeses quicker. It's harder to find that yes than it is to find that no. So if you can get good at finding a no, then you can get through all the no's to find that yes. But it takes forever, guys. It's not an easy thing. Like I'm I'm not here to sell you anything. Like, there's no selling going on here. It's not easy. It takes a long time. I started online arbitrage for books in September of last year, in 2023, and we're now in June of 2024, and I'm just now getting to where I'm like, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am confident of what I'm buying and what I'm spending my money on. But it's not an easy. It takes repetition, just like anything else in this world. If you want to get good at it, you have to, well, first off, educate yourself, figure it out, and then once you figured it out, drill it, drill it over and over and over and over and over until it becomes second nature, and you can just look at a graph and be like, nope, 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 over and over again. Because I try to source every day, like the admin stuff, accounting, recording what you sold and how much you made and stuff. That is not an everyday task. But sourcing is an everyday task because it's something that you need to get good at. It is what brings the bread to the table. Sourcing. That is something that if there's a sword that you have to sharpen in order to go defend yourself, this is the sword. This is where you start, and this is where you end. It'll be the first thing that you learn to make your money, because the first thing to do is get your sales up. Once you get your sales up, then you can start working on fine tuning everything. But it will be the last thing that you outsource. You don't want to. You want to get everything outsourced, and then you want to be able to refine your sourcing down to where it's a science to you. You know every detail. You know every little tiny thing that's going on. And then once you get there, then you can start hiring that out. And then that's where the real money is. Whenever you can get your business running on more than just you, like that's the golden place. That's where you want to be. But man, it takes time. All right. Well, I definitely didn't do as good this time. I'm going to pause it there. That way I don't go run over too much time here. I didn't find any books and purchase anything on this one, I don't think. I literally bought 3 of them on the last video that I recorded. Anyways, I'm really upset about that. But thanks for watching, guys. If you guys got any like tips or tricks, or if you liked mine tip about looking for those higher end books, let me know in the comments. I'm here to learn, and if you guys need questions or anything, I'm here to teach as well. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.